you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, do better.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Boo, and if you are new here, I post fashion and lifestyle content here on YouTube every other Tuesday, so be sure to subscribe to yours truly. If you are a returning subscriber, hi, hello, and welcome back. As you can see, someone is different here next to me. I have a guest. You're the first guest on my channel besides the vlogs. Besides the vlogs, you're the first guest on my channel.
Before.
She has been on my vlogs before, but yeah, this is the first guest like officially on my channel. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi guys. I'm Busola or Ade Busola, depending on which accent you have. You can call me Busola, but don't call me Ade. Yeah.
Today's video is basically us completing this makeup look. As you can see, we look stunning, we look beautiful, whilst also reading your guys' dilemmas from Reddit. It was actually kind of fun. I really did enjoy it.
I enjoyed it.
So you guys should basically continue watching this video so you can also have a good time with us. Grab some tea, grab some coffee, because this is going to be a long ass video, basically us chatting.
Us chatting and just trying to put our two brain cells into gear.
Into situation that nobody asked us for, because Reddit is very much a public forum. So nobody asked for our specific opinions, but we're going to give them anyways.
Exactly. And you're going to listen.
And you're going to enjoy it.
One thing we're going to do is chat.
So without further ado, let's get into the video. Like I said, grab some drinks, grab some snacks, grab some food, and enjoy the video.
I'm a mental health practitioner.
So some of this was actually, I'm giving you guys a qualified, I don't actually know what a mental practitioner does, but something to do with mental practitioning. So she's qualified for something that I am not.
Please don't tell them that, that I can't be dumb on the internet. Don't take us too seriously, please.
Please
guys.
don't.
Yes, I'm a mental health practitioner, but please don't take my advice as gospel.
You should.
Because I'll be dumb. Oh my god!
Don't do that. Disclaimer for this video, anything that we say is basically our opinions and it may be dumb as hell. You don't have to agree with it, but you also don't have to spread hate if you don't agree with it. Just watch and move on. Keep it to yourself. Unless it actually makes sense that we're wrong. Then let us know in the comments down below.
But we're never wrong.
We're never wrong. When would we be ever wrong?
Do you get what I mean?
It's
That's
nothing like us.
impossible.
Impossible. Okay, we're gonna do the first dilemma. Okay, this one's titled, "What do I do if two friends fall out? Two of my mates are falling out with each other. Now I have a hard time deciding who to hang with. If I go with one, I get called a snake by the other and vice versa. What do I do?"
This sounds like someone that's quite young.
It does.
It depends on the reason. You can't tell someone to stop being friends with someone else, but at the same time, it's all about morals. So it depends on the reason why they're falling out. Yeah, what they did to each other. If it's something minor that just caused a big falling out,
then your friends are trash.
I ain't say that. Being in the middle of two people that don't get along is a long day. You actually will end up having to pick. How will you manage not bringing up the other person in conversation? I understand why the people might feel like, you're a snake.
I definitely think it's possible.
It is possible. It just depends how old you are and what the reason is. It depends on the close relationship as well.
Personally, if your friend falls out with somebody, again, unless it's like something morally, then cool. But if it's like, what's a stupid thing that people fall out of?
Oh, the man you liked me.
Yeah, it's giving bad vibes. And I don't think it's like a thing of you can't be friends with somebody because you're going to talk. Like, my conversation with this friend is more than just you. No offense to you. You're not the center of our friendship. If you guys have a fight, that's between you and them.
It also depends how you became friends with that other person. Because if it's like you met them through the person they're now beefing,
that's awkward. The whole situation is very circumstantial because it depends on what happened like in the friendship.
Yeah, and it depends on character. If one of the friend has done something literally vile and outrageous to the other friend, and that's the reason why they're not friends, your friend doesn't have a leg to stand on to tell you why you can't be friends with them.
Yeah.
Noted. But also, you should be able to make that decision as a human.
Because at the end of the day, them fighting is also affecting you. It's not just I'm going to pick a side, because it's going to end up turning ugly, whatever you decide to do. So whatever you do, you need to stand on that decision. Working dilemma. I've never posted on here, I beg. Please be gentle. I work for a large union and I have been laid off from my full-time position to a part-time position. I absolutely love my work and I am eager to get back. However, due to my reduced hours, I had to find a second job. They called me to ask if I could come back for a single week, and then I inquired if I was returning full-time. I was told it would be determined by a weekly basis. Was I wrong to turn down the offer?
No.
Are they dumb?
No, know your worth. They're showing that you're very replaceable. Weekly. No, sorry, in this cost of living.
Even if
it's not cost of living, even if it was 2016 when
everyone was happy.
Like, you need to know your worth. Like, no, you're not wrong, babes.
Ain't no way someone is telling me that I could put, like, I'm fighting for my life every single week whether I'm going to have money or not.
Like, can you imagine, like, if my bills will get paid based on some random
is that even legal? Surely not.
I guess any type of contract is legal as long as you sign it.
They were able to lay you off. You found another job. If anything, you should be fine. You should be looking like full-time work completely.
Permanently. She said she left. She declined. Good girl.
But she's still working there part-time.
Oh no, she just declined the offer.
Yeah, she declined the offer to come back weekly.
You love your job, but you also need to love yourself first.
Yeah.
Those people don't rate you. If they want to keep you part-time, that's fair enough. If they want to give you full-time, fair enough.
But to have the audacity to ask you,
like,
if you want to, on a weekly basis, like, we'll decide next week whether you're still going to be here or not.
Like,
not you playing with my heart like that.
Like, they're actually insane. Leave that job. Don't even just decline the contract. Leave that job immediately. As much as you love it, find something else that you love. Find a job in the same industry that you love.
I feel like, to be, like, perfectly honest, large companies are always going to do what is in the best interest of them. Never the workers. As much as they're all like, we're all about the workers, we love our people. When it comes to it, when they need to fire you, they're going to fire you. Why do you think it's firing people? I can fire you today, you will have to leave today. But if you want to hand in a notice, you have to give in a month's notice. That's in the best interest of them. That contract that you signed is in the best interest of them. As much as you negotiate your salary, as much as you input whatever you want to change in that contract, at the end of the day, they're not going to sign that contract unless it's beneficial for them. You are not crazy to not want to continue.
Just because you love your job doesn't mean you have to suffer. Just think about the stress alone of just thinking, okay, am I going to have my job this week? Am I going to, that would actually stress me out.
Again, it always looks crazy before it looks better. Tinder girl dilemma. So I've, 21 male, been talking to this girl, 20 female, for several months. My intentions are dating, and she has verbally reciprocated these feelings, but she avoids going on a date. Leaves me a bit confused as to what she really wants from me. She'll be all for it, but when we get to about a day or two, she'll like ignore it when I mention it. I've pointed it out and she apologizes and nothing changes. I really like her. She's really sweet. I'd also like to have things clear and know what she's really thinking. I don't enjoy being toyed with, and you are being toyed with.
That woman is a catfish.
I don't even think she's a catfish.
Have you met her before?
I don't know.
Yeah, she keeps putting off dates. Yeah, nah. That's someone's auntie or someone's dad messing with you. Don't be for real.
Yeah, so they've been talking for several months.
They haven't seen each other.
The way I was thinking about it is, I was thinking the girl is just on some F shit. She's bored.
Girl. She's also only
She's
20.
bored and talking to you.
Yeah,
that was my initial thought.
Me, it's getting catfish.
But I see how it would be catfish, because he didn't say he's ever met her before. He just said that she literally fuses.
To me, she's also 20 and he's 21. It's like she might have other options in real life that are not giving her the energy that she wants. She's not putting all her eggs in one basket. She's also talking to you as well as maybe someone
other people
else. You're just not her priority. She's apologized, but people who apologize and don't make a difference,
they don't care.
Exactly. Because you can't keep apologizing and not
changing behavior.
It's like making the same mistake over and over again and expecting a different outcome.
The fact that you keep begging her as well.
Exactly.
Just leave it. If you guys are going to talk for months on end, just talk for months on end and just know that that's a girl that you talk to sometimes.
Oh, no, but he wants to be serious.
I mean, he can be serious and go find another girl until she,
yeah, I guess so.
Gets it together. Then play at her own game.
How do you guys feel about internet dating?
At this point, we should have learned something from catfish.
Yeah, I feel like, to me, trying to find love on Tinder is wild. If anybody mentions how terrible my eyebrows are, that's a hate crime.
I still look like a freaking clown. Next dilemma. Oh, this one's an Easter one. I mean, Easter's kind of gone, but we're just going to carry on anyways. The holidays are coming up. Well, my roommate wants me to visit her grandmother and wants me to come with her, but she doesn't want me to present as femme in front of her grandmother. So she maintains her reputation in front of her friends in the care home. I'm obviously torn with this because it feels like she's trying to fit me in a box, and I've mentioned I feel that way, and she says I'm just being selfish and I should do it for her. Any advice would be great, thank you.
I'm confused. Why your roommate going to
why
your
are you seeing your
grandma?
roommate's grandmother's house?
What's my business?
It's not even a house, it's a care home.
Are you gonna be sleeping in the care home? What? They must be dating. Maybe he means roommate, and they were roommates, yeah. If it is two gay men and you're already out of the closet, don't let someone else put you back in. No. Them not being out is not your business, not your concern. But you've probably done that work in yourself for you to come out because you're uncomfortable with it. You've already noted that in the text. Don't let someone force you back to a lifestyle that you've
You
left
don't want.
behind. Especially you're living your truth, so and you already said to yourself you're uncomfortable. Don't do it.
I feel like it happens a lot as well with females when females are in a lesbian relationship, but they don't want to. One of them doesn't want to come out, and it becomes a huge thing because if somebody's pushing you to do stuff that you don't want to, that person is not for you.
Exactly.
And the fact that you've expressed to them, you're like, you don't feel comfortable doing this, and they're still like, well, yourself. The fact that they even said you're selfish should be already a red flag because
exactly.
Just say, okay, cool, don't come. Is it really by force that you go? I'm not understanding that. Not to victim blame or anything, but like, why are you going?
Why was there even an invite? Even if you guys are really close, I find like going to your grandma's care home for Easter is such a strange thing to tag along. Even if you guys were best friends. It's not even like going to see their family. Going to your grandmother's care home. To go and do what? Man says so she can maintain her reputation in the care home.
In the care home.
Be for real.
If you guys are together,
still don't go. That's kind of stuff that makes you reevaluate your relationship because that person is putting you in a situation where you feel like you have to stop being true to yourself. Yeah, they might not be out of the closet or whatever. They might have not come out yet. But that person is also being inconsiderate of your feelings.
Yeah.
Someone that really cares for you will always make sure
you're okay.
Yeah.
Especially now they're going to put you into an environment that could potentially be hostile for you.
Exactly.
And your well-being. It's just the whole situation is just giving very bad vibes, and you should look out for yourself just as they are looking out for themselves, clearly.
Exactly. By the fact that that person said so that your grandma can maintain a reputation they care. What kind of grandma is that?
Yeah, no, you shouldn't force anyone to be in situations they don't want to be in, especially somebody that, well, we call them a roomie, but I don't know if it's your significant other or if it's a close friend.
True.
Ain't no way I'm forcing my friends to do stuff that they don't want to, unless I think it's beneficial for them, which this situation is not. If it's like your friend is a reclusive and you're like, oh, and she's told you that she wants to go out more, but now she doesn't want to go out, force her to go out and be like, bitch, I don't care.
Oh my god, you didn't have to at me.
I literally use that example for a specific reason.
Oh my god. As an ex pushover, stand up for yourself. I know it might be difficult
very
if you're a people pleaser, but you gotta stand up for yourself. Don't let people push you into a box that you've already come out
of and you're comfortable being out of. Family dilemma. Female 18. I live in Germany and I've been in this long distance relationship for a very long time. I met my boyfriend from England last week. I had such a great time. It felt so right, and I'm 100% sure I want to live with him.
Last week?
Yeah, they met last week.
Last week, but she said she's been in a long-term relationship for a while. But she met him last week.
Well, there you go.
Sorry, go on.
The problem is, though, I have very strict parents who are very religious, and I'm not even allowed to have a boyfriend or even... How the hell did you go to... Sorry, England. How did you go to England? I'm going to read it again because I'm actually too flabbergasted. The problem is, though, I have very strict parents who are also very religious. I'm not even allowed to have a boyfriend or even go out with a male person in general. I can only meet him when he comes here without my family knowing, of course. I've always wanted to move out of this household because their traditions and stuff are nothing for me. In my family, it's not accepted to have a significant other from a very different cultural background and different religion, which is the case here. I don't hate the people in my family though. I am thankful for everything and I don't want to ruin this whole relationship that I have with my family, but I still love my boyfriend and I know he's the one I want to be with forever. I want to live with him and even marry him. I just don't know how I can do that without making my family hate me. I don't even know how to tell them. They don't know anything about it.
Her parents don't welcome relationships in different background. Maybe I'm being ignorant, but Germany and England, the difference is not that much. Let's be for real.
I'm assuming it's somebody black.
Oh, now that's a big difference. Is that why she emphasized someone from a different background? English and German, I feel like the difference is not that significant.
Y'all are white.
For the person to be foaming at the mouth.
Be like, no, not the British.
Girl, you're 18. If you want to move out of your family home, move out. But don't be moving in with a man in England and uprooting your life to go to England for a man.
But then I feel like, okay, we're talking about this as two African children. The whites are very liberal with their love, very spontaneous with their love, which I cannot relate to.
That's true.
I cannot relate to that.
Our culture is a bit different.
Our cultures are very different. Because I know myself, I would not move in with a man that I just didn't know. Regardless of how much I love you.
Whether you dated for a year or two, you've just turned 18. So at whatever point you started dating when you were like 16, 17, 18, whatever. That's besides the point. This is a man that you guys, according to your parents, technically have a lot of differences, whether you guys, you have mutual understanding or not. Long distance relationship over continents, okay, maybe not continents, over like Germany, over country, long distance relationship over country is different to actually moving in with someone, living with someone. There's a lot you get to learn with someone when you're in their close proximity. If you now uproot your whole life and move to England with a guy that you were doing long distance with, that you never lived with, that you probably see maybe 3 days out of the time. You don't know how he acts, Exactly. You don't know how he acts when you're there or when you're not there around people. You don't know what he's doing. I feel like take everything with a pinch of salt.
If you guys have only seen each other and spent like time with each other for that 1 week, obviously he's gonna try and make sure you have the best like possible time while you're there.
Even if they've been dating for like a year, every time you see each other, it's gonna be a blast.
Especially because it's long distance. Because you don't want to fight. You don't. Obviously, it's going to give this perfect. We're so good because you guys don't see each other that often for you to be fighting in the week that you actually are with each other.
With the parents thing, I feel like they're suffocating. Just move out in Germany. Just stay in Germany. Your boyfriend can come and visit you and stay for a week at a time.
Yeah, she did. And you also said he also comes and you try to see him when he's there.
Exactly. Your family, so that your family can keep track. As in regards to them hating you, move out first and figure out the rest. I don't know about that one. Sorry.
I'm so sorry. I love my family too much to leave them for any man.
I don't know about that one. Running off with a man with England. Don't even have that conversation with your family because you're actually setting yourself up for failure.
You're almost definitely.
You're not serious. At the age of 18, everything is so dramatic. Everything is the end of the world.
I feel like, especially if your parents are already strict, you need to go out by yourself before you now introduce. Be like, the first thing you do is gonna be like, I'm gonna move in with a man. Let's ease them slowly.
That's why he said like move out in Germany. Even if you don't go off to uni or something, get a job where you need to move further away.
Your parents have been in this world for how long? Is it that wild to think that they might know more than you?
If your mum or dad or whatever is telling you that girl is not good for you, don't be friends with her. There's a reason.
There is a reason.
There's a reason. African parents are, yes, they're dramatic, but
one thing they know how to do is how to for a reason. They know how to read people.
Exactly. Their drama comes from first-hand experience.
Yeah.
But they mean well.
They do mean well.
I'm not saying don't tell your parents when they're wrong. Don't tell them they're wrong. But I'm just saying, everything they say, don't be so dismissive. But girl, be for real, running off with a man in England.
Don't run off with a man in England.
Don't even bring it up to your parents.
Title reads, Friends Falling Out. How do you guys deal with it? Just wanted some advice. I live in boarding school and I have always been on good time with my friends. And we would game and hang out with each other every day after school. Exams hit a few weeks ago and we could go on study leave, and I'm the type of person that would get out of school grounds whenever I could. 3 weeks ago, I came back after a week-long leave, and all of a sudden, all my friends seemed disinterested in me and seemed to avoid me. I thought I was overthinking since we haven't seen each other for a while, but I know it's not the case. They game and do sports without me, and they never tell me what's going on. Kind of confused about what to do right now since I don't think I did anything special in particular, and I have tried to invite them to games and conversations, but it's just different. All my other friends in other houses treat me the same and we would still hang out, but somehow it's just the guys who live next to me. Part of me really wants to ask them about the situation, and the other part of me knows that if they have opinions about me, they won't say anything close to heart and I'd just look desperate.
How old is she?
It doesn't say.
Why are you afraid of looking desperate? I'm guessing she's like under 18 because boarding school. I don't think there's boarding school university. Maybe there is. I don't know.
You wouldn't really call university boarding school. Yeah, you would just say university. Yeah, so I'm assuming they're young.
Those are not your real friends. Sorry because even if the fact that you feel, but then when you're a teenager, it's everything is
you're dying.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, why would you feel like you're begging it with your friends?
Yeah.
You actually have to ask them.
Like,
guys, I feel some type of way. Even if it's in your head or if it's not, you have to have a sit-down conversation and ask them. And if you feel like they're not telling you genuinely,
then you're going to have to distance yourself.
It might just be like, what used to happen at school would be like, over the summer break, some people will bond and do activities more than other people. And they will have like loads of inside jokes. So then you feel left out. But that's just because they've done stuff over summer together.
You've gone away, so now they're just some stuff has happened and they feel closer.
Yeah, but then that doesn't mean that that they don't care for you as a friend.
Yeah.
If you feel like they don't care for you as a friend, then my dear, make other friends.
And the
not the
thing
end of the
is,
world.
you won't know until you ask. Quite frankly.
And if you don't want to ask, you're just gonna have to move on.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to firm it and move on.
Otherwise, if you don't want to move on, you're just gonna have to swallow it and just continue with the kind of friendship they're offering you.
Yeah, again, I feel like if you're dwelling on what do they like me, do they not, it's just gonna eat you up.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be better and faster for you?
Yeah.
Asking them outright, or you absolutely like every single day constantly thinking about this whole situation?
Yeah, but she said they're not the type of friend to be honest or whatever.
Intuition is an actual thing. You will know when someone is lying to you. Like you already felt like something was off when you came back.
Me personally, I don't like stress. I'm asking you straight up.
Yeah, like what one?
Yeah, and if you're not, giving me the response that I think you really want to give me,
yeah,
I'm packing my bags.
Yeah.
In this day and age, your friend shouldn't even make you feel like you're begging it or you're forcing it.
Most definitely not. Next dilemma. I like this girl in my engineering class. She's very shy, but we've started talking a bit in class. My own friends told me to talk to her outside of class, but I think if I did talk to her outside of class, it would be awkward and they should eventually catch on that I like her. I'm kind of worried that if I make a move and she turns me down, then I'll have to meet her every day in class.
Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. She's really shy, so she might even like you.
Yeah.
Even if she does, I can't lie. Some things you can't be ashamed of.
I feel like if anything was to ever happen, you get turned down. If you take it like a champ and act like nothing happened, just go and check you.
Yeah, just be like, fair enough. If you want to be friends still, I hope we can remain friends, or stuff like that. You can do school engineering related stuff outside of class. Maybe study together so that you can get more of a feel for it. Like invite her to a study, like, I don't know, session in the library or something, so she feels more comfortable if she's shy. But you can't be afraid. That might actually be your future wife, If you really like her that much, just find ways to spend time with her to suss it out. Some girls like guys that are upfront. I don't like this whole playing games type of thing. That's not my bag. But that's because I don't like wahala, so I don't like stress.
I don't like stress.
I'm not trying to decipher whether you like me or not.
Oh my gosh, no.
That's why you should just ask. Put it out there. Ask. And why do you assume that she doesn't like you?
Embarrassment is definitely like...
It's not a real thing.
It's not a real thing.
It's a fiction of your
If you don't feel embarrassed, you're not embarrassed.
Exactly. But other people could be, embarrassed on your behalf, but that's not...
That's your problem.
That's their problem. If you don't personally feel embarrassed in yourself, even if other people are cringing, it wouldn't, do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't feel embarrassed and you believe in your own, whatever, I feel like it's not that deep. If not, you're just gonna have to affirm it and continue being friends. So pick one. It depends how much you like.
Again, pick your struggle at the end of the day.
If you want to pursue it.
You're
gonna
have to firm it if you get rejected, but it also could be the greatest thing that might happen in your life. But I do think she's just shy. I feel like once you get someone out of her shell, then you can suss out how she actually feels about you. Then if it's such a thing that you're like, I don't want to get rejected, then just be friends with her and go from there. But don't be an incel and be like, but I was nice to you and you decided not to love me. Don't be that guy. Nobody likes that guy.
Not even that guy likes himself.
Honestly. Next dilemma. I lost my best friend, falling out, feeling empty inside. Will life get better? I just want her back. It's a bit dramatic. I'll tell you that much. I will say, I feel like friendship breakups suck.
They do. It will get better. I understand, especially when you have a close bond with them. But it will get better, Not to be that person, but everything does actually happen for a reason. God has a plan for you, and maybe that friendship wasn't, part of it.
I feel like it's like any breakup. You move on and you'll be fine. Mm-hmm. And depending on what they did, or depending on what you did, and if apologizing hasn't worked, then please move on with your life. I feel like, yes, losing a friend sucks, but it's definitely not the end of the world where you can be like, I will never find anything better. You actually will. If it's it wasn't a good pairing, then it wasn't a good pairing. You just need to move on and just let what be, innit?
If it's meant to be,
it'll be. Baby, just let it be. I think it's like any relationship in your life. If for whatever reason something happens between you and the other person, and you have gone through and tried to make things better or tried to fix things, but it's just hasn't worked, or for whatever reason, then you're just gonna have to be okay with it. Ride through the heartbreak. You'll come out of the other side better. You'll make other friends. Life is very long to think that the friends that you made when you were 18 are going to be there when you're 56. I feel like they might be.
They are.
I mean, yes, they might be. But there's also going to be other additional friends that are also there that you have made along the way. We did it. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was basically just us chatting absolute nothing for like, I don't know how long this video is going to be. But regardless, I do hope you enjoyed it. Leave some dilemmas down in the comment section below. Maybe we'll do another video. If you guys want to see her again, I'll put all her socials down below and I'll put all her socials up here. And if you want to see her on my channel again, then comment down below. Say bring back Busola. I feel like that's not as exciting.
Bring back Ade.
Bring back Busola. Bring back Busola.
Well, thank you for having me. I had a blast.
If you guys want to see more videos from yours truly, please don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to like this video as well if you guys did enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on all my social media platforms at BUUCHULE. And that's it for this week's video. I shall see you guys in another 2 weeks. Bye.
I need someone in the comments to tell me what Easter bunny and Easter eggs relation to Christ is.